just sometimes.
Yeah, I'm fucking ready. Why'd you start the show like that,
it's just
bro?
sometimes like I don't have the strength to move forward, and I
What? You feel like
and I
quitting?
was feeling really good, and then all the wind was taken out of my sails.
Because of Mike Tyson?
No, I'm glad you asked why. It's not because of Mike Tyson,
Who we were supposed to have on the show,
he was supposed to be on the show.
We found out he had back surgery.
We woke up early and he had hip back surgery, and he's a little groggy.
And he wants to
apparently.
reschedule, but we don't reschedule.
Yeah.
You got a set time, Mike.
We love him, and we would love him to
I
call
love
in the
you.
next
Yeah,
2
I do
hours,
love
but we're
you.
not going to do it later because, well, we're too cool. Now, that's not why
Evander Holyfield called.
he called in.
You didn't, Mike. Another win for Evander.
I am not okay.
Why are you bothered? Why are you holding my phone like
Because
that?
I'm looking at the boots that you're going to spend way too much money on.
Spent.
You bought these already?
Well, I wouldn't show you a picture of a store.
This is
shoe.
why where I
Those
really
are called
wonder.
Saint Laurent's.
They're
say it for me.
They're called Yves Saint Laurent.
No, they dropped the Eve. Just Saint
Okay, well
Laurent.
then it's Saint Laurent.
YSLs for the kids out there.
Yeah.
Saint Laurent.
So Brennan decided to buy these beige suede Yves Saint Laurent boots that have buckles. There's a buckle. There's a buckle.
You know what I think?
On it.
I think they're Game of Thrones
And
inspired.
the heel is so high that the only thing these would go
half an
with,
inch.
the only thing these would go with is a fucking mini skirt.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Yeah. And I can barely take it. Like, this is just too metrosexual. You
Some
can't wear
boots?
these.
I'm going to be wearing those all the time.
They're the
You know what?
worst.
I know what my new thing is? Fancy boots. I decide I want to be that guy who I go jeans, shirt, fancy boots.
I hate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I don't know what you're saying.
No, watch.
It's such a
I'm slowly-
thin fucking sole.
I'm slowly rubbing
It's a
off.
thin
on you.
leather sole.
Like when I met you, you'd come to the studio in sweats and sandals. Now look at you. You got business socks and
I'll
common
admit
projects
that these
on.
common projects are comfortable as all balls.
See, I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah,
I
you
got
are.
you those to boot New York
Love
boots.
them. Love them. Those are two.
Now,
They're black boots.
Now these, not for you.
yeah,
Too
they're
nice
not,
of a shoe.
They're not.
Those are the McLaren of shoes.
They're not for me because my name isn't Jennifer, and I can't give birth. All right,
Saint Laurent's just for chicks.
bro. Listen, I
shit
really
about
don't mind
fashion.
if you want to come out. If you want to come out on this podcast, do it.
There's a few things I want to ask you about. Comedy, I'm going to go to you. All right, I'm going to go
Yeah.
to you. Comedy, I'm going to you.
Yeah,
Venice Coffee, I'm going to Bryan.
yeah.
I'm going to Bryan.
Wine.
I'm going to Bryan.
Yeah.
Fashion, Bryan not. Bryan not. Teeth
I
care,
understand
teeth, Bryan not. Bottom teeth, Bryan not.
Okay, well,
Bryan
soon
not.
you will.
Bryan not.
When my Invisalign takes off in 6 months, if I keep wearing them, which I haven't.
Bryan not.
Listen, dude.
Bryan not. Straight teeth, not going to Bryan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to learn how to drive a car, Jeff Gordon says, hey, man, try this. I'm going to listen.
Okay.
Brian goes, hey, bro, your teeth aren't that straight. Try this. I'm going to go, shut your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Or if Brian goes, hey, bro, I don't like the way those shoes look. You should try these.
too pointy.
Again, I say,
No.
shut your fucking
Sir,
mouth.
they're too pointy,
now,
sir.
Brian goes,
And the
hey,
heel-
man, I like that bit. I would button it with this. I'll go, oh, thanks, B.
Sir.
You know what you're talking about.
Sir, listen, I'm going
If
to
you
tell
go, hey, bro, I watched you box. When you throw your jab, you should duck. Shut your mouth. Oh, man, I was
Sir.
watching this UFC fight. I wish their fundamentals. Shut your mouth.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Sir, I understand.
Now, if you go, man, that car was cool. It sounded like it had a. Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear about cars either. If we're in the weight room and you go, man, your deadlift technique, shut your mouth. All right? Now, if we're around cheese, all right?
You
All right,
listen to me?
Brian. All
If I
right,
go, you
Brian.
gotta taste this.
Bro,
You're
I'm
gonna
going
go,
to
I
taste
sure
it.
will.
I'm going to taste it.
So
now, if we're at a museum and there's some lame
Well, don't say it
fucking.
like that.
And there's some lame painting
Don't say it
and you
like
want to give me the history of the 18th century, I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
Now, if we're at a football game.
Yeah.
And I see a fumble and you go, man, that guy should have. I'm looking and go, shut your mouth. All right?
Okay.
That's the way it works. So cheese,
Yeah, cheese,
wine, history, museums, and sucking dick.
No, hold on. Tennis.
I'm coming
Tennis.
to you. And, well, not really tennis.
Sir.
No, nothing athletic.
Sir, if I may, here's the problem. And I'm going to give you a fashion tip. These are very pointy. The sole is super thin. Heel is super high. And they have a buckle on them. Now, I'm allowed to also talk about all things man.
You're not. Let's just go,
Sir.
Well, let's go through
Sir,
the list.
man.
No, you're not, man.
Sir.
You.
Boxer, tennis player,
Hey,
wrestler,
n-
fucker,
no,
fucker,
no. You
bang,
you,
bang.
You let's go over this. You shitty history teacher, horrible dentist, cheese expert,
You cheese expert,
wino, con artist.
Okay, maybe a little con artist, but also okay. I'll grant all those.
Sir,
I'll grant all those.
Now, now, if there's a nice cheddar cheese wheel comes by and you want to give me your expertise on it, I'll listen.
Also
listen.
Yeah, but
and then if a guy walks the room and you want to show how to dive on a dick,
hey,
I'm gonna listen.
I don't do that stuff, bro. Why are you making me the dick diver? Why are you making me the dick dive expert?
You a dick diver, bro.
I ain't no dick diver, bro.
Dick diver.
You're the dick diver with these Saint Laurent.
That's opposite of dick diving.
Nobody should wear boots with a name like Saint Laurent. Who makes those boots? Saint Laurent. Right there means that you live for cars.
All my fashionistas are going, oh my
bro,
God, let's all laugh at
all your
Bryan.
fashionistas, and you got friends who are fashionistas. You dive on God.
You dick diver.
You dick diver. You live for God. Take these out of my hand before I get
deep sea diver
gay.
Dick. All right,
just hold.
You're the Jacques Cousteau of dick.
Every
diving.
time I look at those, I want to suck a dick. Now listen, bro.
That's what girls say too, and that's why I bought them. B.
Don't wear those.
You know what I call those boots?
What?
Dick divers. Because when girls see them, dive on your dick.
Bro, listen, girls like a thick.
You know what girls do when they see your teeth?
What?
Dick run.
No, they don't, dude. Because my teeth are getting better, and I can feel them.
You know what guys do when they see your teeth?
Hey, your teeth
Dick
are no
headbutt.
Your teeth are no great shakes either, bro.
Compared to yours.
Now,
you got
fat lips that cover them up.
True.
You got some fat lips.
True.
So if I pulled your lips
mine
back,
are better than yours.
Not really,
bro.
Sir. Not really,
dude. My teeth look like a Crest commercial.
I have one fucking issue.
One.
I got one bad boy right back here.
Why would you have
admit that.
Invisalign if you only have one?
I have one gimp tooth that's being brought. He's being disciplined and brought into line.
Then why are all the other ones look like they're rioting, going, yeah?
No, yours.
The rest of them are going,
Sir, have you looked at your front teeth? You're lucky you got them big DSLs because I can't see much.
You're so into dick diving?
Listen to me, be honest.
Hey, be honest. Did you buy the Rolex Sea Dweller so you can dick dive deep?
I don't have the Sea Dweller. Are you? Are these?
Do you watch Jacques Cousteau?
Are these?
Do you watch Jacques Cousteau documentaries so you can dick dive better?
Listen. Women like a thick soul. Are you buying these boots to put them on? When you put them on in the privacy of your home, do you go, I finally feel like myself?
Hey, do you open up every bit and then everyone's going, dick dive, dick dive, dick dive?
Do you?
And then your whole crowd's just guys with their cocks out like
listen
this.
to me. When your girl walks,
you can dive?
when your girl's gone, do you secretly raid her closet and squeeze into her undies and go, I finally feel like myself? It's okay if you do.
No.
Oh my God!
God,
you had
no.
There was a pause before
there's
the
not.
no.
Because all I'm worried about is your dick diving bottom row teeth.
Do you wear a headscarf sometimes and go, I wish my hair was longer? You're dying to wear a man bun. I'm glad you didn't go that far.
Man bun?
Yeah.
Nah, you got to draw a line somewhere.
You got to draw a line.
Yeah.
But please make no mistake, man.
You wish.
Man.
You an actor. Pretend to be a man.
Bro, I boxed yesterday, boxing today. Sparring. Boom, boom, boom. Catching shots. Answering back. Then you
guys go to the locker room so you can dive on their dicks?
One of the guys I spar with is very gay. But a very macho gay man, yes.
How do you know he's gay?
Because he talks about it.
Like, what's he say?
Well, Wayne McCulloch likes to tease him, and he's been training him a long time, and he's a very successful producer, a handsome man, very muscular, and gay, and will punch you in the face and then take your ass away from you.
Take your ass?
He's not. And by the way,
take your ass?
Yeah, he'll take your ass away from you. He's not. He's not a
Mr.
guy.
Steal your ass?
He doesn't take it. He gives it. There are differences, you know. That's like my buddy Keith. I told you that story. My buddy Keith, who's got his boyfriend, he gives it. And I asked him one time. I go, "Have you ever, taken it?" And he goes, "What?" And I go, with your boy, does he ever give it to you? And he goes, "Hey, I don't do that shit, bro." Like dead serious. And he wrestled at Harvard. And I go,
why is that?
I go, he goes, "I don't do that." I go, "Oh, I didn't know you were a gay homophobe, but that's cool." Because he's not into that. He doesn't do that. And there are a lot of gay men that I know who are macho.
Grosses them out?
And they just, they don't get their butts taken. They like to bang guys. And to me, I don't know how gay that is. That might be so straight that you have to have guys now. Like if you have a boyfriend that you hold down and you have to
You
get on
only
him.
pile him?
Yeah, it's almost like those are guys that I like I never feel like I'm around anybody gay when I'm around him, or like he's just
Have I met
straight
him?
as shit. I don't think so.
I don't think
he's an
so.
amazing guy.
I'd call him a dick diver.
No, he's an amazing guy. But
Yeah, I know.
he says that stuff. He'll be like, here's the difference between me, got a really deep voice, macho. He's like, guys, one time I was with Frank Grillo and he loved dragging with like some guys.
I bet he loved
And
Frank.
he's hanging out. He can talk about everything. Everything. I mean, he's
Yeah.
made millions of dollars. He's a macho dude, big, strong guy. And he goes, and finally he just goes, yeah, but here's the difference between me and you guys. I suck cock. So I swear to God.
Oh, wow.
And we all went, oh,
Hold
okay.
on. So he will suck dick, but he won't
Suck
fuck
a
a
cock,
dude?
suck a cock, but it fuck a guy. And kiss a guy.
Weird.
Kiss a guy deep and hard.
And true.
He'll hold him in the back, hold the back of his head, and he'll drink deeply of his lips and suck his
Very
cock.
strange.
Yep. But then he'll turn you over, and you pick a spot on that fucking pillow because he's going to town. He's not stopping until he's done, and that's how it is. And his boyfriend is very smooth, very smooth,
Little
very
fawn.
pretty.
Little fawn with a butt.
He's Filipino. He's got a fucking bubble butt and a beautiful chest. He's actually from Burma. And he looks like the letter S. It's where I came up with. He's just got.
Oh, really?
He's all ass and tits.
Small
tits and
little
ass.
dude.
He's not that small. He's a very good looking guy. He has a little clip on the top of his ear. He wears his hair over one eye, and he is as feminine and as pretty and smooth with a full mouth. I'm sure he feels fantastic to be involved in. I mean, he's got a great mouth and no hair on his face.
Man, I'm not homophobic in the least bit, but I'm uncomfortable right now.
Well,
because you're a certified dick diver, and you keep talking about. I bet.
don't
this
call
guy's-
me a certified dick diver. Don't call
No,
me a
you-
CDD. You don't call me a CDD, bro. I don't know where this came from. You turn this around on me. You got these fucking Saint Laurent boots, and suddenly I'm a CDD?
Yeah, you the CDD.
I mean, bro.
you the certified dick diver up in here.
What's going on
You
in
got
this
that
podcast?
scuba watch.
We were supposed
You're
to have-
scuba Steve.
We were supposed to have Mike Tyson, and now I'm being fitted for a waterproof, pressure-resistant watch. I got a
snorkel.
mask. He's putting flippers on me. I got a dry suit on. There's a water tube and a boat. I don't know what's going on now.
And just a patch for your ass and your mouth.
Just a big old patch for my ass and my rump.
CDD.
My ass and my
Certified
mouth.
dick diver. Yeah, Mike Tyson. It would. I told him if he can call in the next 2 hours, we'll have him on. But
Hopefully he'll call
gonna
in.
have to cancel on you, man. He has a podcast coming out. He has a book coming out.
Keep your phone on. Let's see what happens.
Uh,
Podcast. He's got a podcast and a book. We can promote it. Yeah. There it is. We promoted it. we promoted it.
Hey, would you,
I'm taking a red eye tonight. I can't wait. What I like to do is
taking
get
a
on a
red-
10:30 plane to Charlotte. Then I like to do press at 6:30 in the morning. That's a good time. Yeah, then I like to perform.
and
on
here's the
Thursday.
press when you do those things. Hey, here with Bryan Callen. You guys might remember from Mad TV and Modern Family. I'm not on Modern Family. I'm sorry. That's right. You're on.
Yeah. You're on the Goldbergs.
You're on the Goldbergs.
Brian,
That's
you've
right.
done so
That's right. On the
much stuff.
Goldbergs. You guys would know this guy if you could see him right now. I'm staring at him right now. We got Bryan Callen right here. Here he is, everybody. Brian, give it up for Brian Brown. Brian,
literally-
how you doing, North Carolina?
That's literally how I'm introduced. They go, you know what, dude? You're one of those guys. Like, I don't know you by name, but when I see you, I'm like, I know that guy.
You're
I'm
that
like,
guy. And let me tell you something. He's funny.
He's funny.
And he will be at Just for Laughs this Saturday night. That's how it goes.
That's right. He'll be at the
Thursday-
Comedy
it's-
Zone Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All that stuff. Go on and get your tickets. Matter of fact, we're giving away 4 tickets right now. Call in to KS1075 right now. The phone number is 773-275. We're with Bryan Callen from the Goldbergs.
That's a great
And it
that's
is
a great
the
DJ.
worst.
That's every DJ.
That's
on the
every
planet.
DJ. And they have
4 in the morning, by
they
the
have
way.
horrible hours, so they look exhausted.
Oh my God.
No, actually, it's actually a really cool gig.
I don't know how they wake up at 3 a.m. It's so bad for you, and they just
So
you
unhealthy.
age quickly. You age hard, man. It's like I don't know.
I feel
I
like
never do that job.
I feel like those jobs are a dying breed.
They are
Because how many people actually listen to the radio in the morning?
when you're driving, you know. But
Not really.
More-
Not with
more
your music.
podcasts, right? And
Well,
music.
now you got your own music, you got your own playlist. There's Pandora, Spotify, iTunes Music. You got Apple. You got Sirius now. You got podcasting.
So much
I'd
to
be
listen
interested
to.
to see and you should look in this because I've actually stopped doing them. You should look into it to see how far their reach goes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Don't be crazy, Brendan Schaub. Listen, we told Bryan we have 100 listeners.
Well,
what's the age demo? Well, usually about 70 to 90 years old if you listen to this early.
No, you're so right about this because actually now what's happened is to make money they have to syndicate. So there's no point in doing any kind of local press. The only time you do local press is like, for example, in Charlotte, where they have local radio stations that are still listened to by a lot of the population.
And that's what they tell you because they're connected.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, it's a bit of a dying
Charlotte
breed.
tomorrow. Bryan Callen one night, then 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Get your tickets immediately at CLT, Comedy Zone, or tfatk.com.
North Carolina. The Carolina Stir. They have good ribs there.
I like Charlotte.
We're silly today.
We're silly geese.
Hey, North Carolina, the ultimate dick diver's coming to your town.
He's got his Mariner, his Rolex Mariner. Pressure test.
His Submariner is on. It's ready to dive deep.
Get your dicks out. This guy does not care what you look like. He does not care how old you are as long as you are of age. This guy is a crazy dick sucker.
Must have a deep rod. Because he likes to dive deep.
He dives deep. Get out your snorkels, boys.
Man, I don't know what's going on with us today.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, busy week. Next week, you're in Montreal. I start my tour. So we got to bank some podcasts, don't we?
Yeah, brother. We got to bank some pods. I wish you were coming to Montreal. I won't lie. Delv Davidoff's going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there.
I know.
But, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Are you excited about your dates? Are you excited about going all these places and being a silly goose?
Yeah, I called
you can barely smile.
It was called the Money Tour, the Money Fight Tour. Obviously, because I break down Connor and all that stuff. Now it's called the Don't Die Tour because I feel like I'm going to die.
Because you're exhausted.
I'm excited. I'm just
It's the overseas one is what kills you. The overseas one is what kills you.
Yeah, the time difference.
Yeah,
Australia was a toughie.
Yeah.
But I feel like England, Dublin.
Are you flying to England from New York?
I'm flying. No, I'm not in New York. I go straight from. So I go. This week it kicks off. It goes Phoenix, Salt Lake, #sold out, and then next week it goes Toronto, #sold out. Toronto, Detroit,
Chicago.
Oh, I'm sorry. It goes Toronto, Chicago. Chicago's the only one with tickets left. Then it goes Detroit, sold out, which is on a Sunday.
Wow.
Check this out. I get done with Detroit. I fly back to LA for the day so I can see my son and Joe. And then that night, take a red eye from LA to England.
Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. And I think that flight, and I've done it, is it 8 or 11 hours? I think it's 11 hours.
That doesn't bother me. I'll sleep.
Yeah,
I want to get my rest.
You'll sleep hard.
Yeah, I almost want it longer so I can actually get some sleep.
Because London and New York was 5 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I used all my points to fly first class. It was a waste because you have a bed and
Was it
everything
a shitty
else.
plane?
5. No, it was amazing.
Oh, I know, it's 5 hours.
It's 5 hours.
I know.
I'm like, fuck. I could have sat in coach with no problem.
I know, right? If it's that short.
Save your points.
Yeah, I know.
But,
and then I go LA to London, 2 or 3 shows in London, 1 show in Manchester, and then 6 in
Manchester,
Dublin.
where they all
I've never been. Who would have thought comedy would have brought me around?
Isn't that crazy?
The old globe.
The old flat globe.
The old flatty.
The old flatty.
The old flat.
I was just listening to this, and the ancient Greeks who figured out the earth was fucking round because they would just take a pole. This is the other thing that Eddie and those guys should kind of like just do a little reading to see like what your ancestors, your forefathers, and did before you. Like they would take a pole and they would just put it in one part of a field and then put it in another part of the field, and it casts a different shadow. And the reason it casts a different kind of shadow is because, well, the earth is curved and the sun is going to hit it at a different angle. Yeah. They're really simple ways. And you know what?
I don't know why you guys bother.
3,000 years ago, they figured that out.
Everyone figured it out. I don't know why you even bother with this.
Hilarious.
Of course I don't have the energy to educate
of course, you
people.
shouldn't have the energy. You're like, what? Huh? What'd you say? We're all doing work. What did you say? Did you say the earth is flat? Is that what you really said?
That's like getting on YouTube or in arguing with trolls. Why would you waste your goddamn
exactly
time?
Right. That's exactly
Flat Earth, trolls, YouTube.
Yeah.
They're all like this weird kind of.
It's a small group.
Culture.
You get this idea that they're a big group, but it's a tiny group.
No, it's small. Yeah. No, everyone else is smart.
I thought you were smart about that.
Everyone else is smart.
I thought it made sense that, like when you said the Alex Jones thing, and you're like, he's painted as this huge phenomenon. He gets 60 million downloads. That's not true.
I'm not buying any of that.
No, and you were right. It's like
it's like in his world, he's big. You know, everyone has
everybody has their own.
I'm big in Europe, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Over here, it's not.
Yeah,
there's so much shit going on. You're not.
There's so many
big.
ways to also. It's really interesting how you can turn. So if you just come up with a lot of bullshit, like this guy, I can't think his Matthias Rath, I think his name was. He has a vitamin company. And he went into South Africa and said, stop taking all the drugs that the West is giving you and take my vitamins. You can cure AIDS with turmeric, garlic, all kinds of stuff. And people started doing it. And they, in fact, were like, we don't want this Western medicine. And you can create a narrative which says they just want to make money off you and make you more sick because the medication actually gives you the side effects and stuff. And people love to buy in. So then the medical association goes, this guy's a fucking fraud, a liar, and everything else. Well, it's really easy for you then to say, look at how the medical association, this whole machine is against me. I'm the one maverick.
I told you this was going to happen.
Yeah, I told you.
It's happening because you're full of shit.
Yes.
And you knew it was going to happen, so you painted this narrative.
That's right. And that's what kind of bad people are out for themselves will do. They'll just create this narrative. I mean, it's you gotta be able to, that's hard to do, but you gotta be able to separate the wheat from the chaff, man. I mean, there are certain truths that we know and others that we don't. But
again, it's kind of like the sheep follow, right?
Yes.
Like the mass sheep.
You're always going to get.
But when you have the I wouldn't call them sheep. So you have the people who are actually educated, and they go, "What?
Yes,
that's bullshit. That's not happening.
It's complete bullshit."
Yeah.
Well, and there's always that idea. People want to be in an exclusive club. It's really like when you create an exclusive club. We have the truth. We have the knowledge.
Cool.
Everybody else doesn't, right? Yeah, but that's kind of what.
R. Kelly has a cult.
I want to talk about that.
I don't know the details. Do you have that? Jen?
But follow this
tiny details.
Follow this thought for a sec. Ayn Rand, she was a political philosopher, a libertarian, and she was at a museum of art. I think it was the Guggenheim Museum of Art, and she was watching all these people crowd around. Like the guy had a light bulb and there was a broom handle, and it was art. And everybody's like, wow, it's so interesting. And she was like, what? Then she went over to another, and there was a canvas, and it was literally a white canvas. And somebody bought it for $1 million.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. And it was in the Guggenheim. And there was this whole art movement like that. And then, so she was like, what's going on here? She couldn't figure it out because it was complete fucking nonsense, of course, for an outsider to come in. But all these people in the know were like, wow, that's so unique. And she went, I get it. These people aren't interested in the art. What they love is being part of a really exclusive club that gets it and nobody else gets it. And that's why you were able to sell a white canvas literally for $1 million. There's some great modern art, of course, but there's criteria.
Which is why I'm glad you bring this up, because we're starting a Fire and Kid exclusive club for $9.99 a month.
$9.99 a month, guys.
We send you several dick pics.
That's right.
And Bryan will dive deep.
And behind the
teach you how to dive.
Some dick diving behind the scenes CDD action. You want to be a CDD?
Get your exclusive dick diving watch from Fighter and the Kid.
There it is.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with R. Kelly, but I saw he had a cult and the girls weren't allowed to talk to their family and stuff. Was this one of your current events, Jen?
Yeah, it's here
Should we just dick dive into these current events?
Let's get into the current events.
Have you heard about this, though? I just saw that it said R. Kelly has cult-like following.
Here's my first question, and you might know this. Why was he let off after he...
Pissing on those young girls?
Yes, like I thought you pissing on a young girl. First of all, you're done.
There's video of it.
First of all, your career's over, right? And you're over, and you're going to jail, and he wasn't. So what happened? He's bigger than ever.
Easy on bigger than ever.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
He's not bigger than ever.
Okay. So why did he get off? Do we know why?
Because I think the girls they had
consensual.
There's video and there's consent. Like they want him to piss on.
Weren't they 14?
I think 13. So I think he just had a lot of money and was able to finagle his way.
Really?
Yeah.
God, piss on a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
But this is just he has like a harem of young women, and he kind of controls their communication with the outside world. And this is what he's accused of. A BuzzFeed report said that. And then it's their parents, the girl's parents, that are fighting him right now.
So it says part of Kelly's entourage: Cheryl, Mac, Kitty Jones, and Asante McGee.
Wow.
Asante McGee.
He's the king. But there might be, whenever I see this stuff, I'm always like, What role are the girls? Are the girls into this shit? Like
Well, it
master
says,
mind control, puppet
you have
master?
to ask. Hey, B, it says you have to ask for food. You have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
A master at mind control. He's a puppet master.
Did I?
Now his clique's the real dig divers.
Well, so how about this? So I told, this is sick, but I know there's a very famous woman. Well, she was a public figure and I knew her. In fact, she kind of liked me a little bit and I was almost going to date her and she was a friend of a friend.
Do I know her?
Nope, but I'll tell you later. She used to date a very powerful. When I met her, she had just been broken up with by this very powerful man.
Okay.
Everybody would know him. And my buddy, who is really good friends with her, and he's gay and stuff, and he was like, all right, I'll tell you something you cannot fucking tell anybody. And I go, what? And he goes, you have to promise me. And I've never told anybody who it was.
And you're telling
but
me,
I'll tell you after this.
listeners.
I'm telling listeners. This guy.
Is this Chris
This guy. So
Kardashian?
she was really intelligent. She's like, really intelligent, really successful, type A personality, hot, the whole thing. And I remember being really flattered that she dug me, And I remember talking to her, and I was pulling out. I'm a con artist. I'm pulling out all my reading, all my,
juggling.
I'm charmer, right? I'm charmer, man, charmer, man,
Easy on the man stuff.
man, boxer, tennis player,
Dig diver.
wrestler,
Dig diver. Dig diver.
man.
Dig,
Don't
dig
say that.
diver.
Stop saying that. But anyway, I'm talking to her. So he used to check this out. This is what he used to do to her. He would make her drink either like 5 beers or 5 Cokes. And then he would make her sit. And when she had to go to the bathroom, she had to pee really badly. She'd be like, can I pee? And he'd be like, no. She'd be like, I'm really going to pee my pants. And he'd go, I don't give a fuck. Sit there. And then he would pull his dong out. And he said one time she was, going to town on it. And he goes, look at me. And she looks up at him and he goes, whack. And he slaps her really hard and then puts her back down on his dong. I told the girl that I was dating, and you know what the girl, I thought the girl was going to go, oh my God, I swear to God, without missing a beat. Tell me that story. Watch this. Tell me that story.
I know how this
She
goes.
literally goes, tell me that story. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then he pulls his dick out and slapped her face.
Oh, that's hot. That's so hot.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Hold on. Yeah, anyway.
Sounds like some R. Kelly shit.
Then he would let her pee, and then he'd make her drink some more, and then she'd have to sit there. And that was their thing.
That was their game.
And he was I'm
Sounds like a
sorry.
terrible guy to
and I'm
date.
sorry. He would keep her in the closet. He'd tie her to the thing.
At least she's hydrated.
She was into it.
At least she's hydrated. But you know what I would do? Obviously, the first time you're going to get me. All right, I can't piss. I got to wait till you tell me.
Yeah.
Second and third time, as soon as I'm like, God, I got to piss. Already, I just fool him,
Yeah.
I feel like I piss really bad.
Yeah.
So I can hurry up and get done with it.
Yeah. That's you. She was into this, obviously. This was obviously an owner-kept thing. There are these weird role-playing that people do that are, and that powerful man was me. And so this is the first time I want to
I'm glad I'm saying this, yeah.
I'm glad I'm saying it's getting off my chest.
Would you give him,
I would
Diet
I would
Coke or-
feed her. It'd be worse. Eat a lot. Gotta eat a lot of chili. Some pork chops. And
And when you're ready to bust, and when I bust, I mean
when you
explosive
gotta poo,
diarrhea.
you're not pooing.
It
You're
ain't
not
happening.
Pooing. You're gonna wear this plug. You're gonna wear this glass butt plug, and then I will be the one to pull it out.
Oh my God.
You know that exists too.
You wish, Playboy.
I don't know.
So that sounds like some R. Kelly shit. This is what's sad, though. The girl says, the text read to her mom, one of the girls in his entourage, put, I hate Christmas has to be this way this year. Happy Mother's Day from me and Rob. Obviously, his first name's Rob. It was as if she was brainwashed. She looked like a prisoner of dick. It was horrible. I hugged her, but she kept saying she's in love with Kelly, and he is the one who cares for her. I don't know what to do. I hope that I get her back. Jesus. I can get her treatment for victims of cults. They reprogrammed her, but I wish I could stop it.
Do you know what Van Munchen syndrome? No, the Stockholm syndrome is?
Yes.
Stockholm
they fall
syndrome.
in love with their captors.
You fall in love
right?
with your captors. Stockholm syndrome is a very real thing. You fall in love with your captors. And after a while, you will voluntarily
You start defending
stay.
them, yeah.
And you won't leave. In
in 2008, Kelly was acquitted of all charges engaged in sexual act with a minor, which was on video. You ever seen that video?
I haven't. I didn't want to watch
Chin,
it.
hit it.
Dude, is there a video though?
DJ, hit me. What?
Is there really
No
video?
one's seen the video in here?
No.
What? No one's seen that
I
video?
didn't want to see it because she's...
Yeah, I don't want to watch
Nah,
it.
that's terrible. You got it right.
Let's not watch it. Hey, man. Oh, shamed head. chin and
I don't
chin
want
to
that on my
chest.
computer.
Arsema,
chest.
we're closer in age. Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I've seen
Of
it.
course you have.
Arsema's very beautiful today. You always are, but you look very pretty.
Arsema, if R. Kelly was like, listen, girl, I don't know what the fuck Brian Brenner paying you, but join the club. Would you like try it out for a thing? Would you be our insider? And then like it'd be finding the kid like, we got Arsema live from R. Kelly's house. So what happened last night? Well, we were all around and he got plastic bags out and he drank a shitload of electrolytes and just pissed all over us.
But
That's probably how
Arsema
it
would
went
wear
down.
a camera. Arsema wouldn't let that shit happen.
Would you be up for it at all?
She's a proud
if R.
Ethiopian
Kelly?
queen. She
Nothing.
doesn't take that
How
shit.
mad would your parents be?
Pretty pissed, but disappointed more than anything.
Have you ever? Yeah, super disappointed. Have you ever dated a celebrity?
No, I haven't.
Nothing. Is it? Which celebrity would you date?
Quincy.
Quincy who? Jones?
All 84 years older.
No.
Wait, get on the mic. We can't hear you.
Hey, Quincy. Who the
Quincy.
fuck is Quincy?
Quincy.
No, not Quincy Jones. Quincy Diddy's son.
Bring him up.
P Diddy's son?
Pull him up.
Well,
He's cute.
shit, girl, I might be able to make that happen.
Yep.
Bring
How
up
old is
Quincy,
he?
Chin.
He's, I think, 25 or 26.
Is he
Hey.
a rapper?
Hey, Quincy.
He's what?
We got
He
your girl
sings.
right here, and she's beautiful. Quincy. He did his son. He's a cute kid, man.
Oh, you know what? I have seen this gentleman.
Wait,
He
it's
is a
his
good
stepson. It's not his actual
Where have
son.
I seen him? Was he on My
He was
Sweet
on
16?
My Super Sweet 16.
I knew it. Why I know that? I don't know. He's a handsome devil.
He's a handsome devil now.
He's a stepson?
Yeah, his stepson.
So who's
when-
his real dad?
Al B. He's a singer.
Is he a singer? Damn,
His
he's a
mom's
good,
a model. She was a supermodel in New York.
damn, he's a
She's
really
super
good looking.
beautiful.
And you're the same age?
He's like 2-3 years older than me.
Is he a big deal amongst the kiddos?
Kind of not really. Like, I feel like the My Super Sweet 16 helped him, and then the fact that Diddy's
Karushi.
his son.
Is he dating Karushi?
No.
God, I'm a fan of her.
Who's Karushi Tan? She's adorable.
Dude, I saw her while I was driving to Rogan. I saw her in her Mercedes.
Really?
Saw her at the Grove. She is delicious.
Oh, you said it.
Brian.
You talked about
delicious.
that. Delicious. He's a sensual kid.
Don't ever
mom's
put your hair in
daughter.
braids like that ever again.
and
if
look
you're
that
listeners.
sincere at us.
Ukulele? You don't know who that is. Ukulele? What's he do besides just have
He
rich
just-
parents?
Now just sings, and then he just started his singing career.
Does he have any songs out?
Yeah, he did a show in L.A. and I think
Chan,
he's
let's
doing it.
critique this young man. Can you find him on iTunes, please? I'd like to hear some
iTunes?
music. Wouldn't you, Brian?
I would.
Hold on, he's got to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Hells
Quincy?
yeah. Hells to the yeah.
Do you know his last name?
I think it's Brown. I'm not sure.
Quincy.
And he's a singer or a rapper
Yeah.
or what?
Singer.
Oh, there it
it
is.
is.
Quincy. Stay for a while. Oh, let's hear this. I want you to critique this.
All right. First of all, I'm liking the sincerity.
I already like the shoot,
got a
the
long
whole
back.
setup. He's sad.
Oh, he's looking
Million views.
back at his girl. Little piano.
Not mad at the girl in the picture.
Shouldn't be.
That's him there? He looks a little
He
different.
looks good with his short hair.
I think this one's a little old.
You think what?
I think this one's a little old, but his hair's longer now.
Okay, that guy has shades on indoors. I don't approve of that. I have red eye and didn't do that.
Oh.
You think he's naturally a singer, or is he
he's
just
not
doing it? 'cause
singing.
P.
Is that
Diddy?
him singing, or
no,
that's-
that's not him yet.
Right.
It might be a little of both.
Go ahead and just jump in though, Quincy, whenever you want. It's your song, son. Just kind of dive in now. Pretend you see a dick and dive on in, like Brian Callen.
Yeah.
Just dive on in.
Yeah. Let us wait. Keep us waiting.
Yeah, keep us waiting.
Until you
Here-
bust
here
out
we
your
go.
rhymes. Oh.
I'm not mad at this kid at all. Never heard of him, but I'm into it, Arsema. Is he about to bust as far as like get big or no?
I feel like it'll take a while. But the fact that Diddy's his dad.
How much can we get away with this, Chin? Chin, you know
I'll just
fucking
edit it.
music. Do you
He's
know
a cute
this?
kid.
Nah.
Do you think he's any good?
Sounds good.
Chin,
Yeah.
straight up. Are you better than him?
We're just different.
We're just different. Oh shit, dude! I gotta get some jewelry.
He has the pink dolphin clothing on. This is from 2012.
Wow.
Is that the most
shit.
current one, Chin?
Let's try.
5 years ago.
So out of all the guys, that's him, huh, or something?
That's
He's
cool.
been my favorite for a while.
You've been
so
looking,
cute.
you've been liking
She's
for
so
quite
cute.
some time.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
How old is he?
This is last month.
How old
Oh,
is he?
is he?
This song's called
like-
17. He's not 17, is he?
No, he's not. Oh, God, no.
I was like, damn, I sound
Uh-uh.
like
He
who's
has
swimming
to
in
be
jeans.
2-3 years
Swimming
older.
in jeans.
Have you ever tried swimming? This is gonna sound hilarious. Oh, I gotta show you this. I did a photo shoot in jeans in a pool.
I remember.
It was a bit of a beast.
You sent me a
at the
picture.
montage.
Yeah, I remember.
I was dripping
long
wet.
time ago. You were like,
Dripping wet.
Yo, Christ's sake, somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
You're getting out in
Good
your fucking,
memory.
You're getting out in your fucking t-shirt. His voice is very synthesized.
Process, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that always tells me,
Hey, just do me a favor and won't
doing
get
a lot
off
of
this
work.
man's nuts. Click on the bottom right. That one, Chin. Yeah. He has braids there. It's really bothering me.
He's got that old Corvette too, and the two bitches.
Hey, bro.
What, bro? I don't
Can't
know.
call 'em bitches,
I don't know how the
man.
word. I don't know how it goes. I'm just trying to be cool.
God, hey, did you like him when his hair was like this, Arsema? Am I
No,
right
I don't
saying
like the braids. I like it when it
you went through like a gangster phase?
needs to pull that back or cut it off.
Oh man, I was on board. That was Saint Laurent jacket he's wearing, unfortunately. That big one he's wearing right there.
You know what's tough about being a musician?
Ian, stop it.
You know what's
Chin.
tough about being a musician like this is, especially like I feel like R&B is that you've got to be so cool. Like you got to be so sensual and cool. You can never have a sense of humor. It feels like that's just a lot of work, man. You know what I mean? You got to look passionate. You got to look sultry.
Gotta be sexy.
You got to be
Well,
cool.
sexy
Yeah, sexy.
sells.
It's like fuck off, man.
Oh,
It's
everyone-
hard. Nobody really feels
God,
that
out of
way.
all the guys, Arsema, him, huh? I mean, he's a cutie. Don't get me wrong, but that's him.
Yes, that is.
I'm not mad. I call that the wild card pick.
Now, if he showed up in that long trench coat,
That
with
Saint
stars all
Laurent
over
long
it.
trench coat
Yeah.
and that braids.
Braids, maybe not.
The braids killed him. He
I
was-
like, yeah, if he pulled him back over his head, maybe, but shit in your eyes, it's like, dude, you got.
you
things
like the
dangling.
Uriah Faber.
I do
braids.
like that look.
You
I like the
dick
Uriah
diver.
Faber.
Gotcha.
Ah! Damn it! Fucking
Yes!
fell for your trap! You set me up! You set me
I'm
up!
making a case for you being an official dick diver. Just to add that.
Ah!
to it,
You just fucking
people.
set me up!
Ooh, you got excited.
Man,
Ooh,
you
I
gen-
do love it.
you
Oh, when your eyes
gently
like
let
that,
me in.
he's all tan.
Yeah.
You dig dive.
Ah! You gently
Got you.
You set a trap.
Yeah.
Don't set any more dick diver
Okay,
traps, bro. I
I'll
don't
try.
like it.
We never know, though.
Just don't. 'Cause
Well,
I
I'll try,
wanted
bro.
to do the podcast. Don't.
All right, bro.
Don't set any more
see what
traps
else
because I
happens.
don't like that shit.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, man.
I'm trusting you not to set
all
any
right,
more
we'll
traps.
see how the show goes. God.
All right,
dang,
fine.
Man.
Go ahead.
Dang.
I hate CDD traps.
CDD chips. That's a random pick. How do we even get on this?
I
was asking if R. Kelly-
It was your grand plan to get me in a trap. You brought up braids.
Oh, no, I was asking Arsema if she'd join R. Kelly's tribe.
I'm still part of your trap.
It was all
This has been a long master plan. Don't set any more traps. Because I'm going to trust you.
All right, bro.
I'm going to trust you.
All right, bro. You going to the gym today?
Yeah, I think I am.
You boxing?
I'm going to do some boxing, man. I'm excited.
Oh,
about it.
that's cool, man. You're boxing that guy. You said that big guy.
Yeah, the guy, the man who's gay, the gay gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to box with him.
Yeah,
We're going to move around a
What
little
are you guys
bit,
doing
stuff like that.
afterwards?
What do you mean?
I'm just curious what you guys get.
Hey, you're not setting a trap, are you?
No, not at all. I'm just curious. Like, some guys,
Oh.
like, when I get done boxing, I like to, I don't know, take a shower and just
Yeah.
hit the streets and then go get coffee.
Yeah. You know what?
And then I heard, like, you guys, you get done showering.
Yeah, I'll take
you
a shower.
Stay in there and, like, you stay in the sauna.
Yeah. Well, so what I'll probably do is I'll take a shower, or maybe I'll retire to the sauna.
Yeah, retire.
You know what I mean?
And then is he in there too?
Yeah, sometimes he gets in there,
Yeah.
and
And then Do you ever?
we talk
Do you
and
ever
stuff.
kind of? It's so hot. Yeah, I bet you do talk. But does it ever get like? Does he make it like super hot in there? Because I've been in a lot of sauna.
Yeah, it gets super hot.
It gets real hot?
because you want it really hot to penetrate your muscles.
Yeah,
Why are you
well-
asking me?
Well, I'm just curious because does he make it so hot where like you can't really see?
It gets super like
Yeah,
foggy in there.
Yeah, and like
You know what I
everything,
mean?
and then you're like dripping wet.
Yeah, your body, the sweat just pours off you. I will say that. And that's why
I've been
even
in
the
there.
towel feels hot.
Yeah, and you got to ditch the towel. Am I right?
Well, I mean, if I say this,
No, dude, come on. I've been in a million saunas. You got to ditch the towel if it's that hot.
there have been times. I can trust you.
Of course, bro.
There have been times where I've taken the towel off. Sure,
Sure. And he took his off?
he took his off.
Hey, you dig that.
Ah, you letting me down the path.
Oh, God, I knew it.
I'm a certified dick diver. Man, we're a couple silly. Honk, 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 honk. Goose. I'm a goose. Honk, honk. Sorry, man. I just gave myself a headache. Oh, fuck.
What else you got, Chin?
Jesus, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Come on, Jen. More current events. I got work to do.
Let me see what. See if
Mike,
our boy
is Mike
tries-
coming on?
Let me see. Oh, we got an email. Oh, man. Gotta go on a strict diet. My publisher's like, hey, we just booked your campaign. You're gonna be shirtless in a few weeks. Great. Let the dick diving begin.
You're gonna be shirtless.
That's what he said.
Congratulations! I can just see you dieting now.
Oh, it's the well, okay.
Oh boy, you're gonna be in a bad.
Well, you know what I like to do, man? I like to watch Game of Thrones. I'm halfway through season 2 now.
Okay.
Okay. I bought the boots because of Game of Thrones, and
Yep.
sometimes Postmates is right there. They'll deliver whatever your heart desires.
Yeah.
Half a dozen donuts, maybe last
Is that
night.
what you did? Did you eat
Maybe
a
a
half a
cookie
dozen?
sandwich.
Did you eat that much? That was your cheat
Maybe
day?
ice cream.
You got a little crazy.
I call it cheat Game of Thrones night.
Really?
Night.
Every night.
Well, then I had pink eye. I was like, God, I feel a little sick. I'll run in the morning.
Yeah. You didn't do it.
I did do it.
Or you did run in the
I
morning.
did do it.
That's a lot of donuts, brother.
6.
And ice cream. You binge. You tend to binge. And what happens in your mind? You go, you know what? Fuck it. You go, I'm going to start with one donut.
No, in the beginning, I'll go, just you deserve it. You've earned it. Do it. Fuck it. And I eat them after. I go, you fucking moron.
I know a guy who has an eating issue. You know him. And he will go and buy 4 Big Macs and then 3 apple pies and then look at them and then throw them away. And then he'll circle the block.
But the guy you're talking to is fat. Like,
Yep.
at least I'm in shape,
Yes,
so
he's
it's kind
very,
of
very
funny.
heavy, yes. Then he'll go buy,
This
5
guy's
Big Macs.
600 pounds we're talking about.
yeah, buy 5 Big Macs, 6 apple pies, throw 2 of them away, but then eat the other ones. Then he'll go to Wendy's, do the same thing.
I wish this guy didn't tell me that I have this shoot coming up and go on a diet before my tour.
Yeah, that's
At least, but what food is in England and Dublin I just have to have. It's tough to be on a diet when you're on tour, though.
It's very
you don't
tough.
know when you're going to eat.
Yeah, it's very tough.
You can't really work out.
Nope. Yeah, but you don't need to diet. You're skinny right now. What are you, walking around at 240?
I have no idea.
You haven't weighed yourself?
I don't weigh myself.
Do you not weigh yourself because you don't?
People get too caught up in it.
Yeah.
I just work out all the time. I eat healthy
You feel good.
99% of the time, unless it's Dick Dive Sunday. And then,
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
what do you got, Jen?
Simpson, given good chance
yes.
for parole.
O.J. Simpson has a parole hearing this week, and according to everyone involved, it seems as though he's gonna get it.
Because he's in there, right, for basically kidnapping and holding someone against their will. For
Yeah.
stealing all
Which
the
I
shit.
think
His
was
own
excessive as
merchandise, too.
fuck because they
There's a reason
stole
why they
his
did
stuff.
it.
Yeah, well, in Nevada they have very, very strong laws. So they stole his memorabilia. He ran in there with another guy, and they held him there at gunpoint. That is kidnapping, according to Nevada law, and I think it's a minimum of 9 years or something, right, or something like that.
It's fucked
9
up.
years is a long time.
Don't get
in
me
jail.
wrong. I mean, I'm glad he did some time. Let's be real. He murdered 2 people. But however, in this case, it's kind of fucked up, and they threw the book at him. Obviously, we know why. But if you look at the case, what happened, where these people had all shit, they're kind of screwing him over. He hired a guy to go on there and like kind of intimidate them with a gun. They had no intention of doing it, though.
Yeah.
And that was,
He got sentenced to a term of 9 to 33 years.
obviously, you killed two people. This is our chance to get back at you.
I guess so. 70 years old.
He's 70 now?
Oh, wow.
God damn, O.J. Simpson's 70?
How crazy is that?
You know, as soon as he gets out, he already has a reality show coming out.
Really?
I would imagine.
It's all lined up. I forget which network.
I didn't know that.
He has several offers, and I will not be watching that.
Yeah. Well, none of us will be watching it besides every time it comes
It
out.
will not be the highest rated reality show of all time.
Yeah.
You know,
It'll be-
it well for the first 3 episodes, then you realize that he kind of sucks and he has nothing to talk about because he's not going to talk about like Nicole or something. You know what he's going to do? Searching for the killers with
Oh,
O.J.
boy.
Simpson.
Oh, boy.
It's just a bunch of honey dicking. Yeah, I saw something over here when
Yeah.
he was the killer.
Yeah. Well, he
He came out with a book, If I Did It.
God,
Do you know
it'll
that?
Be even, yes. It's so weird. It'll be a very interesting reality show. See what
I
happens.
will 100%. I've watched that OJ versus America, the one that won the Emmy, all that stuff, and what did it win, an Oscar or some shit? What did it win? All that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched that documentary. It's on A&E now. It's on ESPN. I've seen it probably 7 times.
I need to see it. Where can I get it?
5-part series.
I tried looking for it and I couldn't find it.
How can you not find this?
So what do you do? Go to?
I don't know.
It's not
always
on Netflix, right?
It's on A&E.
I look-
It's
Was it the one that was on FX?
it's on Netflix. It was
No,
on,
I looked for it on Netflix.
No, FX. That's a TV show.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the People versus O.J. Simpson, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got to
It's
see
on
that.
30. I think ESPN. I bet would have it.
Okay.
A&E, but it's on Netflix.
I tried. I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
Type in,
Yeah.
hey, type in O.J. Simpson.
I did.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Go to O,
Yeah.
then scroll over
Yeah.
to the J.
Yeah.
It will be the first thing that pops up on the search engine.
I looked. Couldn't find
And
it.
I'm gonna look at your search history.
Oh, no, don't.
Yeah, I'm just
No, don't look at
no,
my
I'm,
search.
no, dude, I'm not setting you up.
Because I know you're going to.
No, I'm not setting you up,
Oh,
bro.
is there it is?
There it is. Yeah, there it is on Netflix. It says OJ versus the People. And did you just search OJ? Yeah, very strange.
Don't search my.
No,
don't
no, your
search my-
history. No, dude,
don't
I'm
search
not
my
trying to set
search
you up.
history.
But I was, you were gone for a while, so I was house sitting with Stevie,
Okay, take it easy.
and I went through your search
Yeah.
engine, and I saw some of your history.
Yeah.
Listen, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah.
But I saw
You had no right
like
to do that.
no, I saw a bunch of like
My
weird
privacy.
like sea movies, like Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
I saw
Guys-
20,000
guys
Leagues
in
Under the
Shorts.
Seas, and then I saw that, and then underneath I saw Brokeback Mountain,
Oh god. Yeah.
and then I put all right. Well, there's 2 deep diving movies. Those
Yeah.
guys are diving deep.
Yeah.
And there's Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
If A plus B
Yeah.
equals C,
Yeah, careful.
then C makes you
Careful
a
now.
certified dick.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Ha! I'm 50. You're 34.
There was the Abyss. I remember this. There's the Abyss.
Yeah, The Abyss.
Yeah, there's the Abyss.
Yeah, The Abyss. Yeah. I like movies like that going down to the bottom. Of the
Yeah,
ocean.
there's the Abyss. And then
Yeah.
there was the Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
And then there was the Shallows.
Right. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I
all right,
watched
well,
the
those are
Shallows.
all deep
Yeah.
sea
What are you
movies.
trying to say?
And then underneath that was Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
And then next
It's a
to
love
that
story.
was
Love story. What are you trying to say?
Philadelphia.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
And so if A, B, C equals MC,
What are you?
you dick dive.
Goddamn math. Goddamn gay math again.
That's the dick diving.
I hate
math.
that gay math.
There's no gay math, bro. Easy with that language.
Well, I mean, all right. Next, we've already offended everybody. Next,
No, what? So with OJ, he's getting out though.
No, they said that everything he's been doing so far, if he wasn't OJ, that would absolutely give someone parole. Like anyone else would qualify for it. But the one thing that's holding him back is obviously that he's OJ.
is it weird that I want him out?
God, I was just gonna say that.
I
Are we
can't
bad
help it.
people?
I don't know.
You love
I feel like
dick.
he's done his time, and I want him out.
Are we bad people this episode?
I mean,
Make sure my
I don't
Tyson
know.
get back to this. I don't know if he's
I
want to
just
be part
I
of
don't know.
this.
I don't know that more punishment makes the world a better place and changes anything.
I just feel like
You know, there's a retribution.
I need to be entertained. Let's let him out
I feel the same way.
and watch this shit show.
Yeah. Or he becomes a.
Hey, OJ, don't come to my neighborhood, bro.
He gets to play golf and gets back on top.
Where's he come? On top? No, there's no on top. No. There's no top for him.
Yeah.
Top's just getting out and living his life. He has no money. No money.
Does he have no money? I thought he
Zero
had a
money.
pension.
No. All that money goes to Nicole. Although the pension they said they can't touch.
Yeah.
Because in
It's still not
Florida.
Still not a lot of money. Is it 300 grand or 400 grand? I mean, it's a lot of money, but not
that's
for
a
LA.
lot.
Not for LA. When you
For him, it's a lot of money.
the way he lives
Hall
his
of
life,
Famer?
yeah.
What do you mean lives his life? He's been in a fucking cell for the last 9 years.
So I wonder if he got
Hey,
that money.
he was selling memorabilia.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for him. That's a lot of money for anyone.
Yeah.
Let's say you're making $500,000, you have to do shit tax free.
What a fall from grace.
Hey,
2.5, somewhere around 2.5
NFL
to
pension
5
worth
million.
$5 million.
Okay.
Well, when you're great, they're gonna pay you. How much is he worth right now? Can you? O.J. Simpson net worth currently.
These are not really accurate though,
Yeah,
but
they're not.
I can imagine that.
It's rough.
3 million.
Rough.
Yeah, he's gonna get out. It's gonna be a shit show. Hey, O.J., stay the fuck out of my neighborhood, though, huh? You know what I'm saying? Remember after he got acquitted for murder and came back to Brentwood, everyone's all. They said he'd be filling up gas off San Vicente, where I'm always at.
Yeah.
And I always picture him. I definitely the new Bronco I'm gonna get in white for this exact reason, but he'll be filling up with gas and people will drive by. Fuck you, murderer!
Jeez.
They said he'd be play golf at the Brentwood Country Club and people just nonstop harassing him.
Damn.
You can't kill people and get away with them. Be just back to normal.
God damn.
Crazy, right?
Fuck you, murderer.
Yeah.
I don't have that in me. Like, I don't have that need to. Like, I always feel like people like that are already paying a price.
I'd be scared if I saw him. Like, he killed 2 people.
I
don't know.
Not me. I wouldn't. I would never add insult to injury. I would just.
Would you
be
have
like,
him on the Fire and the Kid?
I would.
Me too.
100%. I would.
But only if you talk about the murders.
No, I would.
You want to talk
I mean,
about
he's
football?
an American figure. He's a in many ways a central American figure and a representation not only of the American dream but also the fall from grace. He's a
You think
tragic
he's going to
figure.
talk about it?
He's a tragic
you think
figure.
he's going to talk about that?
Well, you would talk to him.
I doubt it.
But the way you frame a conversation with him is to talk about being at the top, falling from
Do you know
grace,
his upbringing?
And you don't even have to bring the.
Do you know his
yes,
upbringing?
Chicago, right?
No, San
Poor.
Francisco.
Okay, yeah.
San Francisco.
Wasn't he a gang leader of the?
No.
No. I thought he was in a gang when he was younger.
He's black, huh?
No. I read he was in a gang.
Nope. So how about, no, he wasn't in a gang, but his dad was gay. And he found out, walked in on his dad, with another man, and turned around and told his friends, like, if anyone says anything, we'll kill both of them.
Damn.
Yeah. But intense stuff.
Yeah.
Intense stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
Super
be,
close with his mom, but his dad was a homosexual.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
And he never really talked about
there would
it.
be a lot to ask him and talk to him about, and you wouldn't have to talk about the murders. That's all. Everybody knows that stuff. Then
Yeah,
you just hear him.
but I need details though. Like,
But he would deny it.
I'm me expert.
He would
me
deny
expert
it,
on
and he'd probably be. It'd be more interesting to hear about
I'd rather hear-
how he deals with this X, Y, and Z. You know, I mean, we already
But
know.
if you bring him on and go, what now? You're gonna get a full bullshit John Jones on Joe Rogan story.
Depends.
Like you can't. You're not gonna buy that.
it depends on how you frame it and what kind of conversation we have.
No, I'm saying that's what you're gonna get from him. If you go,
Yeah.
what now? You're gonna get a bullshit story.
No, I would ask him like,
I would talk football. I think.
would you?
I think so. I'll talk about football. Where he thinks of where it's at now. The concussions. Is he worried about that? Growing up, how he played. You're talking about a complete freak as far as football wise. What's so fascinating to me, and if you watch that documentary, is he did a lot of there was a lot of signs where he's like, and I guess you could say egomaniac or sociopath, but a lot of bad stuff even when he's young. Like he saw his buddy with a girl that
Yeah.
he liked and he just took her.
Yep.
He's like, you're not gonna do shit. I will fuck you up. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. Like there's a lot of bad
My
stuff.
guess is that he was definitely feels like he was a sociopath. He's a sociopath. Like he's a guy who doesn't really have empathy for other people.
There's that, and then the's also where he always looked at himself
As
not
different,
as
special.
black, not as African American, but as O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Like he used derogatory terms towards black people,
And so he
even
had
though
no
was black.
connection. So he had no connection
they
to his
said-
own
they said-
sort of group
until he got in trouble.
Yeah.
Until he got in trouble with
And
the
he
law.
used that.
Then he tried
Used it.
associating with the blacks. Yeah. So then they said he'd be in Brentwood. He'd go to Beverly Hills, a nice restaurant in Beverly Hills, and walk in like, who the fuck let these black people in? Why the fuck are there black people? And they'd be like, oh my God, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're black.
Yeah.
He'd be like, no. He goes, no, I'm not. I'm OJ. And they'd be like, all right. Well, I
Wow.
guess.
Yeah.
Strange shit, man. It's a fascinating story, though.
I think so too. It's
I
why I'd
like
be
these
interested in
fascinating
having-
stories.
I think it'd be fascinating to have him on the podcast in that sense. I mean, you know, there is, of course, what he did is unacceptable and everything else.
They
but
said
it doesn't
he
mean he's
had-
not an interesting human
They
being.
said he had an appetite for the ladies.
That's correct.
the ladies.
That's correct. I have no doubt.
He chased ladies like he chased end zones. They said he was just cray.
And they also were very into him when he was younger.
Oh,
He
they
had
called him a Brentwood dick diver.
Yeah, he had no problem taking down
Well, he'll
whatever
dick
he
you down,
wanted.
yeah.
Whatever he wanted when he wanted.
Dude, they say him and Kris Kardashian got it on. Woo wee!
Oh, is that right? That makes sense.
No, but you can imagine what it'd be like if they did.
She was hot when she was younger. Young Kris Kardashian.
No, but they did say her and Chris got it on for reals, and they
I have
think
no doubt.
Chloe's his daughter. This is a conspiracy theory, but
You
yes,
don't say.
she's bigger than all the other girls. She looks like OJ.
Can you bring up Chloe?
She kind of does.
That's really interesting.
Keep checking my phone, not to be rude, but to
What's
see
her
if
40?
Mike Dyson. She runs a 4.6.
That was her before. She lost a lot of weight now.
Yeah, no, she's an attractive woman. Just type in Chloe, OJ Simpson daughter. See what you get. Still nothing.
Pretty girl.
Yeah, very attractive.
Big girl.
But she's big because the other ones are tiny.
Yeah.
Wait, those are their daughters?
Yes.
Nah,
Dude, they look alike.
they all look alike. I don't buy it.
No,
Well, no,
these are the
that's
same
his.
ones.
That's
yeah.
his actual daughter, and that's Chloe.
The side by side,
Oh.
they look a lot.
Oh,
alike.
I'm sorry.
Brian
Oh.
goes, they all look alike. No, those are the
Whoops.
Kardashians. That's Chloe
Hold, please.
Kardashian, his actual daughter.
But she kind of looks like the other sister too, though. The shorter one. Yeah,
I don't
Courtney.
know. Yeah,
Wow.
there's some rumors.
Pretty girls.
The rumor mill. They say back then the old Brentwood, the rich and elite just shared dick.
Yeah. Well, that's what Hollywood does. And I'd like to be part of that. All right. Let's
You gotta move to
see
Brentwood.
here. I'm going to.
What else you got, Chin?
Okay, Australia. They passed legislation, so in 3 years, a pack of cigarettes is going to cost $40.
It's kind of
Wow.
cool. Although smoking's free will,
It's
isn't
purely for
I
health
think so.
reasons too.
It's so
The,
bad.
the only way you could justify that, the only way is to say that smoking costs the state X amount of dollars because we have to take care of people when they get sick.
when they have cancer.
And this is
Yes.
this is a tax on your future death. But I think $40 is way too much of a stretch.
You know,
This is-
I kind of like it, but I hate smoking. You know, they say that the generation now, which is called what? Is it Generation X?
yeah,
The Generation X?
millennials or
No, I'm millennial.
no, I'm
right?
I'm a Gen Xer.
I don't even know. I thought it was Generation X.
I thought it was Generation X.
No, it's not. It's not Gen
I
X.
don't know.
Can you bring that? Find out what the generation. But they're saying this generation is going to end smoking. It's never been so low.
Yeah.
That it's finally going.
It's still pretty big in certain parts of the world,
Not in
but
America.
not in this country.
Not America. Yeah, because
I don't see people smoking
the
anymore.
education here, and we realize how bad it is. They say the generation now is so against smoking.
Gen
By
Z.
the time Generation Z, by the time they have kids, it's going to be completely gone,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Well, it's fucking bad for you.
What am I then, Chin? What generation am I?
I don't know.
I went for a checkup and I'm 50, and the doctor said, he said, "Do you smoke?" And I said, "No."
I'm
He
a
said, "Have you ever
millennial.
smoked?" I said, "No." He goes, "Okay." And he said, "I'm not going to check you for certain things." I said, "What?" He goes, "Well, mouth cancers, bladder cancers. There are lots of different cancers that are not lung related at all. So you get weird cancers like bladder cancer, and that's exclusively according to him, he said that's you get that with smokers. You don't get that with guys.
Bladder cancer?
Yeah, like weird. So a lot of cancers happen from smoking. It's not just lung cancer.
I'm Generation Y, son. With my pink eye, I just wanted to be safe before I traveled, and it's finally going away, thank God. So don't freak out, Arizona, Phoenix, or Salt Lake. It's gonna be gone. Not contagious either anymore. First 2 days, I guess it is. Anyways, I used that app called Heal. They
Yeah.
send a doctor to your house.
great. I've used
so
it.
this doctor came to my house, and they're usually don't get me wrong, he was good, but he basically just used Google for everything.
No way.
Kind of like he was Googling, like, do did you get something in your eye? I'm like, no, man, it's pink eye. Like, if I see a doctor, he's like, all right. Do you have diarrhea? I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And then he was,
He's looking at symptoms.com.
yeah, like the severe symptom. I'm like, come on, bro.
Jesus.
But then he looked around and goes, I got a few questions asked. Looked around and goes, how many sexual partners in the past month?
What?
I know, because it can be chlamydia.
And I was all, what? He's like, how many have you had in the past month? I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with pink eye?
Because it can be chlamydia.
In your eyes?
Yes.
Really?
So pink eye can oftentimes be chlamydia. A lot of people don't realize that.
No.
Yes, 100%.
Well, mine's diagnosed pink eye before you spread
Yeah,
rumors.
you have chlamydia in both eyes.
I don't think that's true,
because
B.
you've been pushing your eyes. You got too close to somebody's genitals to get a real good look. That is true, actually.
Is it?
Yes, 100%. No, it doesn't mean you have it. It can be bacterial. It can
No,
be,
I have pink
it
eye.
It can be viral.
Yeah.
But sometimes pink eye can be the result of actually the chlamydia bacteria in your eye.
You sound like a bro science right now.
No, 100%. You can look it up. There's no
I'm
question.
Scared. Chlamydia, pink eye.
Yes.
You
Doctors
sound
will
like
tell
the
you
doctor
that.
I brought in. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. He was
Because-
asking about sexual partners.
Yeah. It can 100% be. Yep.
Short answer is that sometimes pink eye can be caused by an STD.
But it can be bacteria, viruses, allergens,
Gonorrhea
contact.
and chlamydia.
See, but this is the problem with
Gonorrhea and
Googling
chlamydia.
things.
You have
HIV,
gonorrhea and chlamydia. You have gonorrhea and chlamydia, of
chlamydia,
your eyes.
herpes, allergic chemical exposure. Look, other types, giant papillaries,
You can get a lot of stuff.
chemical,
but,
allergic. They said they said it was either the hotel stay in the pillow
Yep.
or flying.
They don't know.
Like they really don't know. Like he goes, have you been traveling a lot? I went, yeah. And he goes, well,
yeah. First of all, it goes away on its own usually after a week. And
The
second
drops,
of all,
yeah, it's basically gone.
yeah.
now.
If it's bacterial, and a lot of times if it's bacterial, you should get pus in your eye and stuff. You just had really red eyes.
Yeah, I don't have pus.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, I don't.
Oh.
What else you got, Chin?
He's the
How
real
did you
dick
get there?
diver with his Saint. You might have gotten them from those Saint Laurent boots. That's
All right.
I might have gotten from doing the podcast with you because you've been diving on dick.
No, you're the one with the Saint Laurent boots and the STDs in your eyes.
Go for it, Brian.
China bans illegal Winnie the Pooh memes.
They're banning Winnie the Pooh memes because people keep comparing Winnie the Pooh to the Chinese president.
It's hilarious.
And they actually have these pictures. There's some that are really, really good. So that one, the one down here.
I don't see I would
This
never
guy.
look at him and go, oh, that looks like Winnie the Pooh.
But it just caught fire.
Oh.
And then everyone's doing it. So they're banning it. They're going
It's
into
not
the
even
internet
funny,
and banning it.
though. So don't quit doing that, China. It's not funny.
Hey, China,
Hey, fucking China.
it's not funny.
What else you got, Chin?
Check this out.
Woman dragged by subway.
In Rome, Italy, some woman, you know how they put their purses on around their body, around the
Yes,
shoulders,
This scares
Like
me.
a sack.
like a sack. She went into the train, and then the doors closed, so she tried to get out, and she got dragged. I'll show you the video.
Did she live?
Yes, she lived. So you see her. The door closes on her purse. She can't get out.
Well, for sure get the purse
People are
off. For sure take the purse off.
It's wrapped around.
I know, can't
know
you
what I mean?
get out of it?
Oh my God! Hey, help her, assholes!
I know
What are you
they're
gonna do?
freaking out. They pulled that emergency brake too, but it didn't work. And the driver, the engineer, he was actually eating, and he didn't see her either
Dude.
as it went down. So she got released near the second stop, and she has
that's
broken
terrifying.
bones and all that, but she survived.
Oh, she has broken bones?
Yeah,
That scares the fuck out of me, man. I don't like seeing that.
like a lot of things went wrong there. The door shouldn't have done that. The brake thing didn't work.
When you want a knife to cut that fucking cord, I'm gonna start carrying a knife in case.
Just don't wear a satchel like that and you should be all right.
Yeah, just one shoulder.
Freak accidents suck.
Yeah, shit happens, At least
Freak
she didn't
accidents
die.
suck. Yeah,
It's funny if she didn't die.
she could have gotten
She
slammed
went for a
right
little
against that
cruise
fucking
there.
thing.
What
Oh fuck! All right, enough.
else you got, Chin?
All right. A dog ran into a lake in Long Island to save a baby deer from drowning. And
And the dog died, and
let's
everybody else
see.
died.
So you see this. The dog's all the way inside the lake.
Is this the middle of the ocean?
See, I think that dog's trying to kill that deer.
Is this the ocean? I thought it was a lake.
that looks like a lake, yeah. There's no way
so-
a deer would be in the ocean, huh?
Yeah, so you see the dog dragging this little baby deer back.
Well, he's got him by the head, so my feeling is
So
that
some
That's
people
a
are-
young
yeah.
pup.
I
Well,
think he's trying to kill that
yeah,
deer.
I think what's
So
happening.
then he lets it go, and then watch this. The deer gets up, and then he's like nudging the deer,
to run.
so cute.
and then watch. So the deer falls down again here, and it's motionless, and the
And they
dog
eat
just
his
keeps
face off?
pushing.
Did they
That's
eat
so
his face?
sweet.
It's weird, right? So I don't know if the dog
that's
was
cute.
That dog's not trying to hurt it.
Well, well, he's
he's not trying to hurt it.
kind of chewing on his ear.
No, he's just kind of like
Ooh, the old
trying to
possum
play with
move.
it and get him going.
trying to-
nudging him.
That's so sweet. He's actually saving him. I would.
The deer's like exhausted.
I mean, I think that deer's so cute, but that's good eating.
Oh, is that veal?
I'd have to bring him right. I have to take him back for a little swim and be like, you know what, you didn't really quite make it.
I'm gonna hold you under.
I'm gonna have to hold you under because
Oh, you know what?
you look delicious.
You made it out of the ocean, but the old right in the snout. I've always wanted to do that. I do that to dogs.
You want to
I'd
cover
love
his
to
nose?
Just cover their nose for just a second.
No, I would.
It's the dark side in me, Brian. Whenever I see a dog, I squeeze their nose. And I go, what would happen if I just cover up your
my
nostrils?
Lord.
And they go,
I know, it's so funny.
I don't kill them. I'm just trying to feel them out. You
People
know?
do that when you're sleeping and somebody closes your mouth. I would have to take it right back out in the.
He's super
I mean,
cute.
finders keepers. You know what I'm saying?
Not me, man.
First of all, I scold my dog for saving that thing because I gotta eat. A boy's gotta eat. And fawn is delicious when it dies of
Oh, he's
natural
super
causes.
cute, man.
Dies of natural causes,
fucked
meaning
up.
water. Water's a
deer-
natural cause.
After the deer got up, he ran back into the freaking water. And then they had to get a rescue people, whatever crew come out there, and then finally they got him and took him to like a veterinarian.
Why does he keep running back
So
to
the
the water?
deer's a spaz.
I don't
Is his
know,
mom
something's
like
wrong with
across
him.
the other side?
Who knows?
Hey, deer, did you think about walking around for God's
Well,
sake?
first of all, deers probably don't think. They have tiny brains. Look at
yeah,
the size of that head.
but most deers don't go into the water, especially when
Yeah.
he almost died.
Well, I was hunting
might be
deer
able to
in
swim.
Missouri, and they swam right across the river. I have it on video on that meat eater thing.
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
stalking
those.
this deer, and the whole family was just got in the water. I'm like about to come up, and they just get in the water and they swim to
See
the other
ya.
side. And I'm not allowed to shoot does on that side. I can only shoot bucks. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And my guide Ryan Callahan goes, "Still think deer's dumb, Ryan? Get off me! Don't dare paw me when I'm
I won't
talking.
put my fingers in your nose.
Do not dare
You're talking about your
paw me.
stupid
You
hunting
don't
trip?
paw my body, sir.
Fucking the one
This
time
is-
you went hunting.
this is
and I have
my
to hear about it
space.
for the last 6 years.
Sir, this is my
Is there
space.
any way you could go hunting again for some new stories?
I have been hunting 3
Can you do
times,
something
maybe
for a
4.
new
I can't
story?
remember. And how dare you touch my personage?
Hey, you know Michael Phelps is racing a great white shark.
He's boring, and so are sharks. All right, next vet.
How dare you? I will put these fingers up your nose.
Just popped out. Michael. Hey, he's got a super short legs and a really long torso.
No, he has long legs. That's why he's the
No,
greatest swimmer
very
of all
sh-
time.
very short legs.
No.
His legs belong on a 5'7" man.
That's
Swear
the
to
greatest
God.
Olympian of all
I know
time.
he's got really short legs.
He
The
does
reason he's
not.
so good is because his legs
And his
are so
son's
short.
name is Boomer.
I know that, but look at me.
Hey,
Look at me. Very short legs, very long torso and neck.
compared
That's why
to you,
he's very good.
compared to you, you an earthworm.
No,
You an earthworm.
no,
You a dick diving earthworm.
no. He's got very big gums. Listen to me. He's all torso.
Hey, what I don't understand, and it's really happening. How is Michael Phelps going to race a great white, and the great white just doesn't go, "I'm going to eat you"? Like how are they keeping him in line?
Maybe they're in different.
Yeah, they have to be caged. Or someone has to be
You
caged.
can't you can't cage a great white.
No, the Michael Phelps. I don't know. They have to put him in some sort of.
They'd
land
have to,
stuff,
right?
Yeah.
But then how do you get the great white to swim as fast as it
He's
can
really,
straight?
It's so dumb.
Hey, I don't know.
Or is it all? You know how it's all electronic? Like it's all stupid. Like
Yeah.
he's going to be in a pool.
Yeah.
The great white's going to be in an ocean. They're like, well, this is a great white if he's chasing a seal.
Yeah.
Look at the time here.
Yeah,
Some
great
lame
white
shit.
Great white would crush him in a race. So would a minnow.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you know.
What if
come
he
on.
beats it though?
What?
I haven't looked at the odds. I put money.
Michael Vosberg shark. Who you got? Shut up. Swimming gets too much attention in the Olympics.
Only Michael Phelps gets attention, really.
It's always been really popular sport, swimming.
Shark Week.
It's only 30 seconds, so let's see.
How are we doing this though?
I've raced the fastest swimmers on the planet. except
Oh,
for
he's
one.
dead serious.
I traveled 30
He's in a cage there.
South Africa. I prepared for hours in the open water with a monofin to increase my speed. Am I faster than a shark? Watch with me to find out.
Phelps versus Shark, the battle.
I'm in.
Fucking.
I'm
First
fucking in.
First of all, you're making yourself look like a big old fish. So good luck with that.
Battle for
Africa.
ocean supremacy.
Yeah, right. Okay, dude.
You're hating on this?
No, I'm hating on it hard too. Like
Oh, man.
I'm hating on it with a vengeance. It's the dumbest shit that's ever been on TV. And also, I'm not watching it. Even if he beats him, even if it's incredible, even if he gets eaten, I'm boycotting it. I'm not watching it. And also, Great White's faster, of course. So be quiet.
We'll see.
Am I faster than
Hey,
a shark? You shut up,
we'll
dude.
see, Bryan.
You shut up.
We'll
Hey,
see.
Hey,
I'll take Michael Phelps' chances.
no,
We'll see.
no, sir. Michael Phelps could be. The truth is, a Great White could be swimming in the water, and Usain Bolt could be running. And guess who wins? This is the real question.
What's
Who wins?
My
So-
brain hurts because this is fucking stupid.
No, if
Michael Phelps on land versus
no, so
No, I get it.
Usain Bolt runs
running
top speed, Great White shark in water. Who
Land.
wins? Who wins?
land,
Who wins?
great white.
Correct. Even in water, even with all that
The
resistance.
4-year-old listeners are going great white, sir.
But that's kind of crazy. Okay, look at how fast they can swim. 3,000 miles an hour.
40 miles,
40,
20,
25
only
miles per
25
hour.
miles an hour. Usain Bolt would beat him. Hashtag Brian's full of shit.
Could be his eye. Mako sharks are the ones. Makos are fast as shit.
No, let's quit wasting our time.
No,
on
he
this.
swims like 6 miles an hour. Who gives a fuck?
25 miles an hour. Yeah, matter of fact, Usain Bolt would beat him.
You saying it hits what, 27 miles an hour or something crazy?
Usain Bolt?
Yeah,
I don't know. Let's
something
see.
crazy.
There it is, MP. 27 miles an hour.
Jeez, 27.7 miles per hour.
Damn.
Usain Bolt would beat him.
Yeah,
Any other brain
by
busters?
2 miles an hour. Barely, you fuck. And besides,
What else
I
you
don't
got,
know.
Jim?
I haven't seen every great white. Mako shark would crush him, though. Put how fast does a Mako shark swim? Makos are fucking fast. Get ready, dude. Get ready. Oh,
60
miles
over
per
60
hour.
miles an hour.
God damn, they're
Holy
fast.
shit. Think about that in the water. What?
Think about that. They're a shark.
Oh my
in other
God.
news, they're sharks. What else you got, Chin?
Rare footage, 50 miles an hour. Mako shark.
Oh, have you seen that? It's a shark going like this.
No, you don't know.
No, I've seen them.
They're the cheetahs of the ocean.
Yeah. Move on, Chin.
Please watch that. Please give me 23 seconds of that.
It literally
wanna
it's
watch
just him
this?
going.
Yeah,
No,
let's
our
watch
viewers
it.
are going to be like,
No,
God
let's watch it.
damn
The viewers want it. The viewers want this dick diver.
They can't see it though.
Oh,
Yeah, they can.
No,
Although they're going to see a
silent.
portion of it.
Hey,
You
everyone.
guys, I wish you could see this. What the frick? This thing is really moving, man. What
It's
the
a shark
frick?
swimming in the water.
It's going quick, isn't it? That is
Not
kind of
really.
cool.
And then just turn off.
I mean, it's really kicking its tail, guys. It's wiggling through the water.
What else you got, Chin?
How about
Think like
this?
that back to us.
Air 23 is accused of killing both his wife.
Hey, Mike, we're just talking about O.J. Simpson, how he fucking plunged. Just see what you're doing.
Go ahead, Chin. Read this.
Nothing.
current
Go
event.
ahead.
So last year, a son and his mother sank a boat, and the son got those little crazy life raft things out, and the mother disappeared, right? So they found the son after a week in the water. And then this is the son. He has Asperger's. He also has a grandfather that died a few years back in 2013 or something by a gunshot wound. And that same caliber bullet was the one that he had or he bought, but they couldn't recover. So they're thinking that this dude,
He looks like a sociopath.
he has an Asperger's too. He's like trying to, inherit the money that his grandfather had. His grandfather was a millionaire. So the mother missing, they're feeling like he did that on purpose. now.
Yikes. 44 million.
Whoa.
His name is Nathan Carmen.
Nathan was suspect in his grandfather's death.
and
After the
so
wealthy
three of his
87-year-old real estate developer was shot and killed in his Vermont home in 2013.
87 is a good run.
so three of his aunts are suing him right now.
Shit. Look at him right there. I don't even need to see the case. He did it.
I would. You know what?
I don't need other details. Let me see the picture.
That's so funny you say
He
that because
did
I
it.
completely think he did it.
Yeah, he did
I
it.
just looking at him going, "You look evil as fuck.
Look like that
Plus your
Mako
goatee
shark.
is a little longer on one side than the other. Just for that, you should go to jail. Man, he's not a bad looking kid either. He just
Not
looks
great,
evil.
but 44 mil.
Asperger's. Interesting.
Hey, would you let me shoot you in the ass for 44 mil?
No, because it would give me pain for the rest of my life, and I don't want to live. that
$44 million.
way.
I
need
hashtag
my
rich kid.
I need my.
You could shoot me in the ass with a
really?
Desert Eagle.
Yeah, but you couldn't
for
walk
44
well. You
mil.
might have a limp the rest of your
A
life.
limp? What?
Yeah,
You know how awesome I'd be with a limp?
and a cane.
Hilarious stories
Rich as shit
of
with
a
a limp and
sweet
a cane.
cane. I get 44 million in the bank because Bryan Callen shot me in the ass.
I wouldn't do it. I need my mobility, bro. I need to be able to pump hard because, man, I fuck.
Dudes.
Ah! Damn it!
What else you got?
Shit! God. I got caught again.
One more.
All right. Another teacher was
Yes.
busted for having sex with a teen.
So
and
hot.
she's blaming, or her lawyer's blaming, mental illness.
Yeah.
Why?
My,
Or
my
just
brain
being
hurts
horny.
too.
So
or
look
just
at them.
being horny.
The mental illness is depression and work stress.
So she took it out on the kid's dick?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Let
Well,
her.
there
do it.
is because they're underage, but
I know, but they're dudes. When I was 16, I was a
but they're
freaking.
kids.
Huh?
They're kids.
My 16-year-old nephew, I was with him last night. He saw my sister-in-law and he goes, "Who is that? Who's that girl?" I go, My sister-in-law. He goes, "She's so freaking hot." I go, "Hey, bro, that's what 16-year-olds do."
I don't.
Well, he
but-
couldn't take his eyes off her. She's 35.
That's her?
That's her.
She's hot. These girls are all hot.
But then
all
that's
these
her
hot
again here.
teachers. I approve. She debauched a minor.
Oh yeah, that was what the legal term, debauched.
Debauch?
Yeah.
So let
Debauchery.
me ask you this, B.
Yeah.
Your son, Finn, is 14.
Yeah.
He comes home and goes, "Dad, you know Miss Clarkson?"
Yeah.
Yeah, your English teacher? Yeah. Yeah, she told me to come see her after school and I fucked her.
Yeah.
You gonna be cool with it?
Watch this. I go like this. Don't tell your mother.
That's all you say?
That's all I'd say. I'd go, I want you to high five me. Don't tell your
I want
mother.
you to film it next time. High five me.
Enjoy that. And I want you to ask her if she's into the old man. Now, when you're done, want to know. Now, I got something over you. Now, I know you can keep a secret. I want you to nudge her my way.
Otherwise, I'm gonna rat on both of you.
Yeah. You like my son 14. How about adding about 35 years onto that?
God, when your son's 14, you'll be
I'll be 1,000.
64.
Oh my God. I'll be 64 years old.
Oh no, he's how old right now?
No, he's 5, so I'll be 60.
60.
Well, I'll be
You'll be
59,
61.
59.
61, right?
59.
59.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this.
59. But I'm going to be a young 59 because I'm a boxer, I'm a tennis player, I'm a fucker.
Dig that.
Oh! Oh!
You got to drop the knowledge for us?
Yeah.
Can you tell us? Yeah,
I heard something really interesting that I
me check,
love.
make
I
sure
love this
homeboy
idea
didn't-
of art, and I love this idea for you as a person. So you've heard me say many times that it's mental toughness. The thing is learning what not to think about sometimes. Learn what not to think about. Don't worry about what to think about. Sometimes when you take out the things you shouldn't think about, the important things will find their way in. But there's a great metaphor for art and for who you could be as a person. There's a book by Irving Stone called The Agony and the Ecstasy. And it's a classic book, and it's written about the life and times of Michelangelo, the great artist who painted the Sistine Chapel. And he is considered one of the greatest artists of all time and one of the great figures of all time. And when he was about to carve the statue of David, Le David, which still stands, I think, in Milan or Florence, actually, what he would do is he'd go and like literally in the morgue and touch cadavers and study them and feel them so he could turn the marble into what he called meat, where it looked like it was living. And he was a great sculptor, and he took this huge statue and he took this giant, giant piece of marble. And somebody asked him, the legend goes, "How are you going to do this?" And he said, "Well, it's already in there." So it was just this giant block of marble. And he said, the sculpture is already in there. I just have to get all the stuff out of the way. And it's a great way of looking at art or even yourself. You're the perfect you is already exists. It's a question of getting all the bullshit out of the way. And I never forgot that. And I've always used that as a marker to live my life. Thank you, and hold my hand. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, all serious. After Dick Diamond,
No, you have to do this.
O.J.
Wait.
Simpson.
You have to do this. Go to touch my hand, and I'll look. And at the minute my hand closes on your hand, that's when you have to call me a dick diver too. And I've always said that's how to.
Dick Diver.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the
Naturally
Dick Dive podcast.
This has been the Mike Tyson cancels on his Dick Dive
This has been the
podcast.
Mike-
Actually, they just said he can do 2:00. Can you guys do 2?
Let me see.
I said no.
100% no.
not.
But thank you so much.
We tried.
Because we'll come in and he'll cancel
I
again.
think you know the show's doing well if Mike Tyson wants to come on your show.
Pretty
They're asking us for him to come on, right?
Yep. That's really cool because we didn't reach out to him.
No.
They reached out to us. So that's always a good
And then you
that's always a good
cancel.
sign.
And then you try to reschedule. It doesn't work like that, Mike. Welcome to podcasting. Welcome to podcasting.
Yep. I got some stuff
We'll
to
figure
do
out
at 2
from there.
o'clock. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else, buddy? Where are you going to be?
When's this going up?
Who knows?
Doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
We'll be where we'll be.
We'll be either in Montreal. We'll be wherever.
We'll be where we'll be.
We'll be where we'll be.
Show's sold out.
We'll be where we'll be. God bless you, America.
This is the Fire and the Kid. You dick diver. We're out.